So, one of the best formations that I've ever used. I've used many formations. I've used 5-4-1-V, which I'll show you if you don't know what 5-4-1-V looks like. Just adjust some of my players. Yeah, I know I've just put one of my players out of position, but just to show you, move my other players down a bit. That's 5-4-1-V, just to show you a better angle. Basically 5-4-1-V. Obviously my DC is just slightly out of position, but that was just a rough showing. But yeah, 5-4-1-V is a good defensive formation. 4-1-4-1 is also a good defensive formation, but as I was saying, one of the best formations that I've played is what is known as 4-3-3 attacking. You've got your four fullbacks. Well, you've got your two DCs, and then you've got your DL and your DR, defensive left and defensive right. Now I have my defensive right forward, defensive left forward, defensive right forward. My two MCs, they sit back slightly. My MC in the middle. Now I've got my attacking midfielder left. I bring it in a bit, but forward. My attacking midfielder right, sitting in and forward. So it looks like you've got three strikers basically, but you don't want them in striker position. You want them on the wings, but just in and forward. Now if we go to the better view, show you bit. Oh, okay, players are out of alignment, but basically it's that setup. It's all about positioning. Got to get the positioning right. If you have your players all over the pitch, it's going to be messed up slightly. I've still got them out of position, but you can basically see I've got two DCs sat at the back to help with the goalkeeper. Then my DR and my DL, they're forward but covering the flanks from an opponent if the opponent does have flanks. And I've got my two MCs sat back in defence slightly, like a defensive midfielder but in midfielder position. Then I've got my attacking midfielder centre just behind the striker, and then obviously my attacking midfielder left, my attacking midfielder right. Brought them in so they're not quite wide on the flanks, because they're going to help with the strike force. Now, last time I used this formation, I won the treble. If I can remember how to get to my cups now. See, as you can see, I've been using 4-3-3 attacking. Well, it's classed as 4-3-3 attacking, but in top 11 it's 4-2-3 wide 1. Or if you bring the players forward like I have, it tells you different. But it's known as a 4-3-3 attacking formation because it's full on attack really. But as you can see, longest winning streak 24, longest unbeaten streak 28. I've won 27 games, only drawn 1 this season. The screen frozen. Well, last season I won the double, but I wasn't really playing properly. So I tend to do a lot of testing formations out and testing little tips and tricks and theories. But there you go. This formation I used before, I won the treble. I was undefeated the entire season, which I did do 2 videos, undefeated part 1, undefeated part 2, which is on my channel, on my YouTube channel. So I thought I'd try it out again, but just a few slight adjustments. As you can see, quite strike force, 50 goals, not lost one, only letting 6. I do recommend having a 5-star team on this. There you go, 18 goals so far. One of my wingers. Show you how many goals my strike force has scored over all. Now a lot of strikers don't tend to score a lot of goals. See this formation, as you can see, my Messi, I play him as striker. He scored 21 goals in 28 games. My right wing, because the way I've got my attacking midfielder right, is more of a right wing striker. The same with my attacking midfielder left, like a left wing striker. As you can see, right wing has scored 14 out of 28. Even my AMC 14 out of 28, and then you've got my left wing 38 out of 28. Even though he's not a free kick specialist, I use him as my free kick specialist. Those his stats is only 21. He's a fast trainer as well. So the way I do my training, I buy 3-star players, age 18, train them up to 5-star, doing power training, doing the goalkeeper method. Then I just do normal training throughout the season, which I'll show you my training methods. So in the morning I'll get my bonuses up to 10%. Okay, I haven't got them all up yet, but my bonus training, sorry about that. As you can see, pass, go, shoot, skill drill, pig in the middle, video analyst, warm up, stretch. This is very easy of the attacking drills, very easy and easy of the defensive drills, and again very easy and easy of the physical drills. This used with the 2x button. If it shows up in the morning, as you can see, it's not highlighted, so I can't use it. But if you use a 2x button, you only need I select my substitutes and my reserves for this training. As you can see, all my subs and reserves are all out of energy because I've been training them a lot. But as you can see, I've bought a lot of 18 players, bought them at 3 stars, and they're slowly training up. I train any special abilities and extra positions if I need to, but other than that, I use them for my bonus training. But as I say, use the 2x button and you'll only need 3 lots of training. Now, say I've played a match and there's 1 or 2 training sessions I need to do, I'll use the bonus training on my subs and reserves again to clear that 1 or 2 training sessions. Now, after the last match of the day, I will do different training. If there's no more matches for the day and it says like 2 training sessions, I will select this schedule for all defensive. Press play, pig in the middle. Press the play, pig in the middle. Use your head, stop the attacker, defense crossive, and hold the line. Oops, didn't want to do that because that's just. Oh, I've just weakened some of my players. Oh, well, there's defense up. Didn't mean to do that. Right. Yeah, what players do I select? Right, for the training session I just showed you, all defensive, which is all that area, the goalkeeper, defender and DM. Now I do that once, one training. This is after the last match of the day. Now for my attackers, I'll select second half of the pitch, which is all attacking players, and the drills I select is the following. Pass, go, shoot, fast counter attack, skill drill, set piece delivery, wing play, 1-on-1. As you can see, condition is 12.75. I'll show you the condition for the defensive training that I use. Should be the same. There you go, 12.75. So both training sessions are 12.75. And like I say, I do them training sessions after the last game of the day. On one training session on the attacking, one training session on the defending. But I do recommend this is one of the top formations because, well, I've used it every time I've used it. I've never lost with it, but I do recommend having at least a 5-star team. I have got other accounts where I have lower division, lower level manager with the same formation, and I have won the league with it quite easy. It's a good, powerful attacking formation, but you do need strong and fast players like your defensive left and defensive right. As they're slightly forward, they do run up the pitch to support your players and help crossing the ball, so you do need a fast defender left and a fast defender right. Your midfielders, they will hold the ball, so you need passing drills. Also, yeah, pace as well. All players need good fitness and good speed and strength to hold up the ball, to run past your opponent's players. But especially your wing players, your fullbacks or your wingers, they need to be fast to get past your opponent in order to help and score. But this is a good formation to use. Like I say, I've used other formations in the past. 4-5-1 V, good defensive formation. I used that for 5 seasons in a row, and I won 5 doubles in a row. I kept getting knocked out in the finals with it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Enjoy. Now, with the tactics I use for this formation, the 4-2-3 wide 1, or properly known as 4-3-3 attacking, I start with, in every match with this formation, I start with normal mentality, focus passing mixed, because you've got the left and right wing, and also you've got attacking midfielder, centre and the striker. So focusing passing mixed does it at both wings and through the centre. I do short passing to help with possession. I use counter attack on to help counter when the opponent loses the ball. I can get the breaks and hopefully score. Now I use high pressing because I like to keep pressure on the opponent to limit the chances of the opponent getting the ball and getting any chance of scoring. I use normal tackling because if you use hard tackling, you'll get a lot of yellow cards, red cards, injured players. Well, opponent will get injured players, but you can have men sent off or get lots of yellow cards, which can lead to bans. Easy tackling is actually pointless because when you do easy tackling, yeah, you might not get so many yellow cards, but you can also lose a chance of getting the ball. I use zonal marking for the average opponent or stronger opponents. Zonal covers areas where the player is in, whereas man-to-man speaks for itself. You basically, for man-to-man, I recommend on easy opponents because your players should be stronger and faster, therefore they can mark the opponent's player very easy and stay close to the man, stay close to the opponent's player. But like I say, only on easy opponents. Other than that, I use zonal. Offside trap, in case opponent has their as you can see, I've highlighted my opponent there. He's got two strikers which are close to my two defender centres. Okay, there we go. Close to my two defender centres, so I use with my DR and DL forward. That'll hopefully help to cause an offside trap, so that their opponent's attackers will not get the chance to score, because when they do through balls they end up getting offside, and then I have possession of the ball then, creating more opportunities for me. But that's basically how I start off. Now, the way I play, say I score a goal and I'm in the lead, I'll check my statistics and look at the possession. If the possession is 65% or above after I've scored, I will then change to attacking. I'll leave everything else as it is and just change to attacking. This giving me the advantage because I'm already one goal ahead. I can put pressure on the opponent now even more, and I stay attacking. If the opponent scores and I am drawing, I'll look at possession again. If it's dropped below 65, I'll go back to normal, because normal is 50% attacking and 50% defending, so it's equal all over the pitch. Therefore, when my players do end up getting the ball and possession and score again, I'll just simply go attacking again, put more pressure on, hopefully lead to more goals, which a lot of my games, if I show you, excuse me, have been 4-0, 2-0, quite a few games have been 3, there you go, 6, 9, 6, 4. So I've got quite a few games that have been high scoring games. Now, I'm not one of these managers that have 8-9 star teams, because that's just too easy. Anyone can win with that high super strong teams. I like to keep an average team that has a bit of a challenge. I like challenges. But as you can see, with these the way these tactics work, it keeps possession and it gives the ball to the right players on the pitch. and I've had some high scoring games because of this, and I've also been undefeated, as I've said before, undefeated so far this season, and like I've previously mentioned, won the treble using the same type of tactics, same style. It's worked well for me. Might not work well for you, but it can work well. My advice is just based on how I've played, how things have turned out for me, my experience. But yeah, that's how I do. That's how I play, and that's how I win. So, yeah, with see, I've still got my team out position. Yeah, when you're adjusting your players' positions, you might have to keep going backwards and forwards to make sure you've got the positioning right, because that's what it's all about, is positioning players right in order to make a team work. You have players out of position, it's not going to work well. Well, it might on some cases, but not on all. Sometimes it's just pure luck on what you do, but I'll sort that out later when I have more time. But yeah, having the right possession, the positioning on the players does help out a lot. But as I say, sometimes it's luck, because top 11 does have its moments where you can lose to a weaker team, and then everyone complains, oh, why did I lose to a weaker team? Well, there's many reasons. It could be your tactics, it could be your formation, it could be players out of position, it could be just unlucky day. It happens in the real life, real world. Look at some of the underdogs in proper football that beat some of the best clubs. It happens. But yeah, that's basically how I play and my tactics.